First pitch coming at you right after the break. Baseball fans, and welcome. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Along with my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy, and you gotta love a Game 7, especially with a trip to the World Series on the line, Chris.
Yeah, and the heat's turned up all the way tonight, Boog. The pressure's never higher than in a Game 7, and the pennant's on the line in this one. So it's a matter now of which team can handle it better, which team can put the nerves aside and play clean baseball one play at a time.
Yeah, it's got to be hard to stay in the moment knowing the World Series is just one win away. The stakes are sky high. I've had players tell me the highest level of pressure in the playoffs is in the LCS, not the World Series. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. There's a strike. And misses. It's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One out, base is empty. Here comes a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And makes the grab. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And on the hill, George Kirby. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And the righty deals. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Now the left fielder, Nathan Lukes. And that one is lifted in the air. Rosarena moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
The 3-1. That clips a corner. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Now one missed.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Got a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Now here is Randy Arozarena, and that's outside. Righty delivers, and a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
The 2-2. That one to first, and that squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down and fouled off. That misses the zone, and the count's full. The Mariners looking to strike first here in Game 7 of the ALCS. This to center field. Varsho moving under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags it second. Not in time. He's safe.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
2 on, 1 out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. On the warning track and hauls it in. Runner tagging from third. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mariners.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners. Bieber checks over to first, and he's back. 1 run across in the frame so far here in Game 7. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and the count is 2-2. In the air, right field, under it. And that is that. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 1 and the Jays 0. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Way high. on the ground. And that's a fair ball.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. Way to lay off that pitch down.
The M's leading by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Fought off foul. Here's the 2-2. And another ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Ernie Clement waiting for a turn at the plate. 3-2. Hit in the air, right field. Robles under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And it is 2-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
In the air, left field. Arozarena on his horse. Arozarena pulls it down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So up next, Addison Barger.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One left for Toronto, and it remains 1-0. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. And that's in the dirt. This one popped up. Jimenez drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Back to the top of the Seattle order. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And downstairs. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The next offering misses. And a full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Inside ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 1 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Andres Jimenez, and that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
The pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Run comes in from second. It's 1-1. And he's got a double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You had a run.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lukes. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 2 outs. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And the pitch. Bounced up the middle. On the run, throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. The decisive 7th game of this American League Championship Series. Now it's the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. The pitch. And a foul ball. One and 2 here. Outside. Swings and misses, struck him out. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. One down, base is empty. And that's down and away. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Line drive, short hop to third. To first, 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 1-1 now.
Ball.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Not close with that one. And now 3-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nobody left for Seattle. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Popped up. Crawford puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The batter, the center fielder,
And now it's Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Right-hander kick steals. And another ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Arozarena sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away.
now batting, third baseman,
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Singing in Game 7, you're talking about the heart of the order, the big-time players. This is one of the guys that they need to come through with a big performance.
Yeah, and when you come into this situation, there's some pressure there. His teammates are looking to him to lead this one, and I think he's going to do it.
Toss to Naylor. That's the inning. Nothing across here this half. We played 4. All tied 1-1. Ready now for the 5th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. That one fouled off. The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Movement in the bullpen. Braden Fisher preparing to come on if needed. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Braden Fisher.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next offering misses. 2-2. Rivas, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. A dive and he can't haul it in. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third. So two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step off and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mariners leave a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
Good eye right there.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa next up for the Blue Jays. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
First and second, no outs. And now for the Jays, Andres First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Dunks one into left. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's 2-1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Next is the designated hitter, George Springer. And a 2-1 on the way. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 strikes.
Connor Falefa at second. Jimenez at first with no outs. Roll to short, could be 2. To second for 1. On a nailer, they get 2.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lukes. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Josh Naylor. The wide to kick the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez drifts towards it. He's got it. And there's one down. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. This one in the air. Clement under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Mariners 1. And we're back. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Kicks and deals. Chop to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And Guerrero is set down. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. The 1-1.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Carlos Vargas, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Spire, the lefty, warming up as well.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And here it comes. Just missed. In there at the knees, 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That smash towards center. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They lead it 2-1. Sir Anthony Dominguez into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Down the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Louis Varland getting loose out there. Rodriguez getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Here comes a 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Leading off to the Mariners.
No outs. Runner at first. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 7. Next offering away upstairs. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. At the belt and fires. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And he walked him.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
First and second, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Leo Rivas.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Trying to move the runners over. Clement goes to second, safe there. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Bases loaded, nobody out. Victor Robles up next for the Mariners.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. Brendan Little gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Back to the top of the lineup, Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And now the lefty on a line. One runs in, and it's off the top of the wall. Now a second crosses the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Now the Mariners, he gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Two on, 2 outs. And there's ball 4.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Eric Lott gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now a chance for Jorge Polanco. Chris, RBI spot in Game 7. This is the type of stuff you dream about.
Yeah, and if he can come through right here, they will never forget his name. Big opportunity. Let's see what he can do.
Next offering is in for a strike. Rodriguez, the runner at third. Raleigh over at second. Naylor on at first with 2 down. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field and makes the play, and that's out number 3. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mariners 3 and the Blue Jays 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Carlos Vargas.
Now, these are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. The 1-1. And fouled off.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And he deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. This one in the air. He's under it. Makes the grab. Out number 2.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Blue Jays down a run here, the bottom of the 7th. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. And another ball.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
2 outs. Inside ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Fastball for a strike. And it's a full count.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Left-hand hitter waits. Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Runner around third. He'll score and then tie. It's 3-all.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That one way outside, and a count 2-1. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The pitch. That misses, and that's ball 3. Nathan Lukes in the on-deck circle. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
It's at first and second with 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lukes. And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Jimenez, the lead runner, out at second. Springer at first, 2 out of the inning. Got him! They limit the damage here.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Word to Nas, I'm shooting for the stars. Unlabeled with the bars, win against all odds. Cause they don't see the greatness till you show them you the man. They're filling up the stands, it's win against all odds.
Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next is the third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And a swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Louis Varland, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Flaherty, a left-hander, also throwing. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Well, that can certainly jumpstart an offense. The hit by pitch right there, and now they have the opportunity to make it really hurt on the scoreboard.
And here it comes.
That's a ball.
Runner takes off to the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
The pitch. In the air out towards right center. Barger in position. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for Seattle. Score remains tied at 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Edward Bizzardo.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Alejandro Kirk digs in now. The wind of the pitch. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. And that skips into dirt. Ernie Clement waiting to hit for Toronto. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now in Toronto, and now it's going to be Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Jimenez throw to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Inside corner for a strike. It's 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
1 down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Next offering is down low. Ball 3.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The first baseman,
Mason Flaherty comes on now.
power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Mason Flaherty.
Runner on at first with one gone. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
The pitch. And Naylor swings through that one.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Down. 2 away.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
And now Jorge Polanco.
That's ball.
And another ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there, and now 2-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And out number 1 on the grab. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Toss to Naylor, and they're down to their last out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Kicks and fires. Sliced hard but foul. Munoz is just 1 strike away. And it's celebration time. They are champions of the American League.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team can't wait to get it started.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.